This is the solution video for question 10 from paper 1 of the 2019 TMUA or CTMUA exam. For this question, we're given this integral, the integral of mod x times 1 minus x with respect to x between minus 1 and 3, and asked to calculate it. And for this calculation, we're given the 6 options you see here. So this here is the thing we've got to integrate. How do we do this? Well, it's not immediately obvious because we don't know how to integrate something with a mod x, and it's difficult. So what we're going to do is we're going to split this integral up into this. So instead of integrating from minus 1 to 3, we're going to integrate from minus 1 to 0 and then 0 to 3. Now, why is that? Well, mod x between minus 1 and 0 is simply minus x, right? And the integral of mod x between 0, when we got mod x between 0 and 3, that's simply x. So we can happily write this next line where we've replaced the mod x by a minus x and brought the minus out, and replaced this mod x by x, because mod x and x are exactly the same between 0 and 3, and similar, mod x is exactly the same as minus x between minus 1 and 0. And now we've just got the integrals of polynomials, and we know how to integrate polynomials, so it should be fairly clear sailing from here. So let's integrate this. So we've got x, so it goes to half x squared, and then minus x squared, so we get minus 1 over 3 times x cubed. And then this side's the same, because we're actually, the easiest way to do it is just note that we're actually integrating the same thing. And then we have our limits here, so we've got minus 1, 0 from here, and 0, 3 from here. Now, we just need to be careful, a little bit tidy here. So when we realise when we put 0 in, we get nothing here and nothing here, so we've just got to deal with this minus 1 and this 3. This minus 1, so we get minus a half times minus 1 squared, and then here we've got minus because we're on the lower limit here, so we just have a plus a third times minus 1 cubed. And then this side's a little bit easier, so we've got half times 3 squared minus a third times 3 cubed. Now let's neaten this up a bit. We've got minus 1 squared times minus, which is just 1, so we just get a half here. Similarly, minus 1 cubed times minus 1, so we've got plus a third. Then 3 squared is 9, so plus 9 over 2, and then minus 9, because we've got 3 squared here, once we cancel the 3. So, how do we tidy this up best? Well, the easiest thing to do is probably note that 9 over 2 plus a half is 10 over 2, which is 5, and 5 minus 9 is minus 4, so we just have to calculate this. And 4 being 12 over 3, we get that this is minus 11 over 3. Then we look back at our answers here, and we see this chimes with this here, f, minus 11 over 3. And so we know our answer is f.